So I think that's a good point. So I wanted to show you guys like a working ad. These are our numbers from like, this was Friday. I don't know if you can really see it here, but this was actually Friday. So I took Friday's numbers, and I wanted to kind of show you guys, this is what we spent on Friday. That's what we did. But that was like at 6 o'clock at night, so that actually ended up a little higher. We made about $1,000 on Friday, okay, profit, which is, pretty good. This was one ad account, one offer we were running. So I kind of wanted to give you guys a few pointers on the ads, the couple of the ads that we were running in this ad set to kind of make this happen. And you guys can take, I'm not going to give you all the stuff on the ads. I'm not going to give you all the copy, but I'm going to give you some pointers, and you guys can take that and apply it to your businesses. So this was the law of incongruity, okay, in the rules that I showed you guys. If you notice on the top, it says breaking news. We actually use emojis on both sides of that, like it's like the caution sign, the yellow with the little exclamation point on it. And basically, when people are looking through their Facebook feed and they see the White House and breaking news, it gets them to stop for a second. Like, what's going on? What's going on with the White House? What's going on in the government? So it's a split-second pause, and this is one that's actually working. If you take a look at the numbers here, it's hard to read them here, but like we're, look at how many shares and comments we've got. 513 shares. Look at all the likes and stuff. You can see that this is definitely a working ad for us. Okay.
Hey, Brian, real quick, have you tested it if you go down a little bit lower? I know there's more to that picture, because I use that photo. If you go down a little bit lower, I would just test it where it shows the Obamas. Do you have that one?
Which one? The Obama?
Yeah, that's a good, okay. Is that one doesn't have the family of the picture of Obama's family?
No.
I'll send it to you. I have one that is like almost exactly alike, but it has the Obama family looking like the mafia in front of the White House.
Oh, no kidding?
Yeah, I think that'll work for you.
That was a good one? Yeah. Well, this one works, though. So this one makes profit. So, I mean, Ronnie put another variation on it. He put a little bit more of the Photoshop element into it. But again, that list I showed you guys, Ronnie made it more like, he probably made it a little more incongruent than what's here. So, that's what works. So this ad here, okay, this was the $100,000 ad, guys. Okay, I'm not going to show you the exact ad because it's still actually making us money, but I'm going to give you a few pointers in this ad, okay? Take a look at these numbers. How many shares do you see there? That's big money. That's a $100,000 a month ad I'm showing you here, okay? You can see the emojis, breaking news. There's some copy written up there. This right here, you're seeing in the background, that's a fire. Guess what, guys? People see a fire and breaking news, they look at it. What's going on? It's in their Facebook feed. It's like TV. Let me do the questions at the end because I'm almost done, and then you just hold it to the end if you want to write it down. But this is a $100,000 a month ad, guys, okay? There's some stuff going on here, and there's a fire in the background. It's Photoshop work, okay? This is something that Ross came up with in Photoshop, and this ad crushed it for us, guys. $100,000 a month, and it's still making us money today, 3 months later. So I also did some stuff with bedbugs. That's one of John's offers. And I actually got pretty excited when I saw the presentation before Tim's, because I think that some of the stuff in that presentation we can take with this bedbug stuff, and we can make money with it. Because if you look at this ad here, okay, we had a lot of shares. We made money with this ad. It wasn't a huge profit maker for us. I think our best day was $300 on a Saturday profit. But we had some days where we actually lost like $50. We'd make $100. It wasn't like crushing it, okay? But what was getting me was like, we weren't spending a lot of money, but we were getting a ton of shares, and we were getting a lot of likes, and we were getting a shit ton of comments. So what that tells me is that this particular ad, I didn't really like it because I thought it was like, this bedbug's kind of makes you look like it's funny. And you know what? If you got bedbugs, it's really not funny, okay? People aren't laughing about bedbugs, okay? Trust me, they're not happy about it. So, but it worked. For some reason, this ad got a lot of action. It actually got a ton of shares, a lot of comments. But I think we could do a better job of getting people to convert to the offer via like maybe a Quizlander or a better advertorial. We did make money, but it wasn't like we were crushing it. So, but this ad was getting, the amount of traffic and shares it was getting, it should have been making more money. So this is another bedbugs. This one actually did a lot better than the one we just showed you. Take a look at the shares on this one. We got a lot more shares, got a lot of action on the comments, but this was a sketch that Ross actually did. It was one of the, followed the rules, we did a sketch. And this one was the one that made the most money, the bedbugs ad. Yeah, Ross drew it. Yeah. yeah, Photoshop, yeah. Well, what the funny thing about this ad was, Ronnie, is that like we ran it, we made money with it, and then we stopped it for a little while because we were messing around with the advertorial. We went to run it again, and then Facebook wouldn't approve it. So, yeah. Yeah, so like that's just how Facebook is, It's not like a bad ad, it's just a sketch. I don't know, I don't really know why they approve it the second time around, but again, this was another one that got a lot of shares, got a lot of action, had a lot of reach, tons of comments, and we made money, but I feel like we could have taken it to the next level with maybe a Quizland or something. I still think we're going to revisit the bed bugs this fall, and we're going to do a little bit more with like the landers and stuff, and I think we can make money with that. We did make money. We had some weeks where we made like almost $1,000. So it's not huge money, but it's profit. Profit's profit. So, kind of in conclusion, I want you guys to do a few things after this presentation. I think if you can take this stuff I'm going to show you and apply it to your business, go out and start a second Facebook account. Because if you don't have a second Facebook account right now, what's going to happen is, say you have a working campaign in Facebook, and for some reason your account goes down, and you don't have a backup account set up, you're done. You're out of business. So I would go home tonight and get a second Facebook account going. You can set up an account with the exact same name. I have Brian Fox. That's my middle name. Brian Fox Pfeiffer. Brian Pfeiffer. You can start like different variations of your name. It doesn't really matter. Facebook, there's probably another 1,000 Brian Pfeiffers in this world. So, it is what it is. Just go out and start another account, start growing it, start adding friends, make it look organic, do some posts, just get it going. Basically, I want you to create a business card to kind of match my example. So you have something at these kind of events to hand out to people where people are going to see your face, they're going to recognize they're going to see your Skype, and you're going to have your own website with all your social media on it, okay? And go out and spend about 20 minutes a day, at least, growing your social media presence. Check out the Instagram stories. That's the new latest and greatest. I haven't even played around with it, but it looks pretty promising. I think with Instagram's reach and Facebook's, cloud, I think Instagram stories is going to be pretty big. And tell yourself every day that you're a master at overcoming adversity, because when you're a business owner or you're in this business, you're going to run into a lot of snags. And, you got to have a positive attitude, and you got to just become a master at just overcoming the obstacles. That's it.